I got some pro wrestling to talk about. I think we need to talk about the recent career resurgence that Bronson Reed has been on. About a week ago on Monday Night Raw, which was a really good show, Bronson Reed attacked Seth Rollins, brutally attacked Seth Rollins, hit him with 6 tsunamis, and sent him home. Seth Rollins apparently was actually injured, so this was their way of writing him off TV, and I don't think they could have done it any better way. Bronson Reed, ever since he got back, something just didn't feel right with him. He was always just floating around the mid-card, always maybe once a month, getting into a little mini feud, sometimes going after the US title when it was on Raw. He never really captured the audience, and I feel like this was not his fault. I don't think he was ever given the ball before last week's Raw to succeed. I don't think he was ever looked at as a quote-unquote top guy, even by Triple H, who was obviously very big on him. They had him floundering on the main roster for ever since he got there, which is almost 2 years now? So yeah, Bronson Reed has been really nowhere the entire time until last week. Last week was Bronson Reed's career moment, honestly. You look back on Bronson Reed's career, the first thing you're gonna think about when his freaking push starts is that Seth Rollins moment. Splashing Seth Rollins 6 times, having him spitting up blood, and sending him the frick home. That's what you're gonna remember about Bronson Reed when he retires. It's true. A lot of people have been saying that. It's very true. This, I hope and pray that they find a way to capitalize on this entire moment. He did the same thing to R-Truth he was going to do it to Miz. He did the same thing to R-Truth this Monday Night Raw this week. It didn't hit the same because we saw it. It still was pretty cold because it's R-Truth. Everyone loves R-Truth. So they're building him up as a menace on the main roster. I do think it was kind of odd they made him actually have a pretty long match against the Miz. I felt like Miz should have got squashed in that match, but he ended up losing anyway, but not nearly as bad as I thought he would. Miz actually had a lot of offense in that match, and I feel like that was a mistake. I don't think Bronson Reed should be booked against somebody the level and size of Miz to have a back and forth match with him. I feel like he should have destroyed the Miz on Raw, but he didn't. He did beat him, but he didn't destroy him like everyone thought he would. He's obviously going to have a match with Seth Rollins when he comes back, but the main focus right now for Triple H and the entire creative team is where do you go next? What I thought they were going to do was Bronson Reed was going to target every top star until he got a title shot. That's what I thought was going to happen, honestly. I thought they were going to have Bronson Reed, since he went after Seth Rollins, Pierce didn't want to give him another opportunity, or he suspends him, he goes after CM Punk, or he goes after Drew McIntyre, or he goes after Gunther. He goes after these big names in order to open up Pierce's eyes. To open up Adam Pierce's eyes. Oh, maybe I should give this guy a shot. He's killing my entire roster. Or send him to SmackDown. But I don't know where they're necessarily going with this. I hope they just lead it up and finish it off well, because right now it's starting off a little shaky. You had him destroy Rollins. I feel like he should have been in a actual squashing somebody, to be honest with you. Miz, that's a fine match. Miz should not have had a lot of offense in that match. I'm just being 100% serious. Bronson Reed is one of the top heels on Monday Night Raw. There is no reason why the Miz should have gotten any offense on him. I'm just saying, maybe a punch or two, and then after that, Bronson Reed starts to tsunamis. I know that seems a little lazy, but it's a great transition from last week's spot with Seth Rollins. It is. Going from a beatdown to an actual match doing the same thing would have been crazy. I feel like they're gonna repeat this same spot over and over and over again, which is kind of scary, because it's gonna lose its impact. It was still cold, like I said, against R-Truth, but it wasn't nearly as cold and surprising as it was against Rollins. So I hope they change it up a little bit, maybe put somebody through a table with a tsunami next time. They might want to stay away from the table spots, considering what happened with Jacob Fatu if he's actually injured. Maybe put somebody, just do it from a ladder, something different. You can't just keep making him do 15 tsunamis off the top rope and expect fans to continue to care. Unless he's attacking like Drew McIntyre or Punk or Gunther, nobody is gonna really retain that over and over again for the course of like a month. You have to give this man a match and give him story. I think Sami Zayn is the perfect option right now. If Sami Zayn is not going right into the Bloodline story yet, I think Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed would be a great way to kick off this mini Bronson Reed warpath. So hopefully they keep up the decent momentum right now instead of staying still, but it's only been a week. I'll give it a chance. Hopefully they have him in an actual feud and he wins that feud. Sami Zayn, I know he's been losing a lot, but Sami Zayn's a made man. Sami Zayn can afford to lose to Bronson Reed and be 100% scot-free. He's Sami. It's all good. Everyone loves Sami Zayn. Bronson Reed attacking Rollins already was a big wow. Bronson Reed's here. So him going after the number 2 babyface on Raw, or 3 or something like that, in Sami Zayn, or like I said, going against Drew McIntyre or Punk, that's another great way. But I feel like he should have a great feud with Sami Zayn, couple matches maybe, have Sami put over Bronson Reed, and that's a great start for him. Give him an IC title shot maybe down the line. We'll have to see. But yeah, I feel like they have a lot of ways to capitalize on the momentum and the surprise factor of what he did to Seth Rollins, and it's not too late. It's not too late to 100% capitalize off this. I don't think this week was a crazy moment. I'm not gonna lie. It was against R-Truth. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think they will do with Bronson Reed in the future. Will they eventually give him a title shot? I feel like they kind of have to. You feel me? Maybe against Gunther, he's not gonna beat Gunther, or Braun. But with the way he's going right now, he needs a solid feud and an eventual title shot. He's there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Check out the description for all the channels and stuff that I'm going on and doing. The reaction channel, the gaming channel, Twitch, Instagram, all that. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.